All right. What about the ABC, SBS? Do you have an example of where this has gone wrong?
Well, I think that as the plan says, the public broadcasters, firstly, are funded by community money, and they have an obligation to ensure that what they report is as accurate as they can get, and if there are issues, to make sure that there's balance in the reporting. And that is all I'm seeking, that there's an eye towards balance and to ensuring that they're not propagating hate.
Do you have examples where this has gone wrong?
I do. I don't think that's the focus of the report. It's not a report to blame anyone. It's to put in place better measures. But if you look at the instance, 6 months ago or so, there was this alleged strike on a hospital, the Al-Ahli Hospital in Gaza. And the ABC, maybe the report initiated with the BBC, but certainly the ABC promoted this story repeatedly, saying that the Israelis had bombed this hospital, killing 500 people. And the Israelis, of course, said they would investigate, as they do. And it turned out that, of course, that was not the case. And it's now accepted that the Palestinian Islamic Jihad missile itself had fallen short. And it didn't hit the hospital, it hit the car park. 500 people were not injured, just 50, which was still terrible. But it was an own goal, and it was not due to Israel. And there was no repeated apology, no repeated correction. It was just, by the way, this is... it's just trying to get the balance right. And that's all I'm talking about.
I understand. Jillian, if you don't mind, and if you don't mind me calling you Jillian, that does not fit. Now, that might be... I'm not going to make any comment on the reporting of it, but that does not define itself as being anti-Semitic, as you said to us at the start of the interview. Now, that might be considered to be poor reporting and a bad standard of reporting and something that needs to be fixed, but that does not fall into the definition of anti-Semitism, what you just said. That is bad reporting in the way that you put the example. That is bad reporting around the actions of the Israeli military. So but you had said that
you asked for a particular example where the reporting itself was not balanced. So that's my focus. Is that
but that's not. But that wasn't anti-Semitic.
No, not per se anti-Semitic. No. But
so then, what is an anti-Semitic example of the media? Because a threat has been made here to withdraw funding from the SBS and ABC if they get it wrong. I'm just saying, where have they got it wrong?
No, but my point is not that a particular instance of anti-Semitism is going to be necessary and then there will be withdrawal of funding. What we're trying to do is ensure that the public broadcasters have a balanced approach and that the Jewish Australians are not blamed for what is going on in another country, namely Gaza. And just giving you an example where there was not balanced reporting. And that's the focus of trying to say you're a very important institution. People have a great deal of trust in the ABC and SBS, and they get their news, at least those that are not just online. And it's important that we don't create a narrative where there is incorrect reporting and then Jewish Australians are blamed, and that leads to anti-Semitism in our country.
But in that example you gave us, though, Jewish Australians weren't blamed.
Oh yes, they were. There's quite a lot of evidence that then Jewish Australians were the general feeling in the community against Jewish Australians deteriorated, and that is the problem. And I think that's the point the Prime Minister made very clearly, that what happens overseas and the views you have about a particular conflict should not reflect on the community here. We don't do it in other. In terms of, let's say, Russia and Ukraine, we don't attack Russian restaurants or Russian churches, etc. And yet the Jewish community here has been subject to, and you must agree, with a range of attacks, synagogues bombed.
Oh, no, I'm not, please, I'm not disputing that. I'm just trying to get an understanding of it.
Yeah, so the plan is a holistic plan. Rather than picking just one or two examples, it's a holistic plan for the community to say, let's reduce the hate in our society that's being directed at the Jewish community, and that is anti-Semitism.